Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
Hi, everybody. This is actually Nadia Angelini, Intuitive Life Coach, subbing for Dee today. It's been so long since I've been with you guys. I'm really excited for the show today. Dee apologizes. She had a convention, but hopefully we'll have some fun, guys. So for those of you that don't know me, Dee and I have been working together almost, over 20 years, which is crazy since I don't feel a day over the age when I met her. But you can find me at intuitionbynadia.com. And I work very similar to Dee. My goal is to get you where you want to go, to see what's going on, try to move it out of the way so we can give a clear path to where you want to go. Today, I want to just start with the March energy of what's kind of coming in this month. I do March energy updates that are free every month. If you go to my website, you can just subscribe. That's the only thing I send out. It's just to give you a sense of what's the energy of this month and how can I take advantage of it? How can I be sort of get ahead of it? For me, everything is about getting ahead so that once you come into something, you're ready, you're more stable, and that's what I want for you guys. So I'm just going to give it to you briefly. If you want to subscribe, you can just go to Intuition by Nadia. But I'm going to give you a brief, and then we'll jump into callers because I'm excited to talk to you guys. So for February, there was a little bit of this up and down roller coaster chaos energy. But it was the sense of everything that was happening was moving you forward in the way you needed. Even if it was uncomfortable or scary, it gave you clarity on something. It gave you clarity on something that you were like, wow, now I really know I don't want to be in this job, or I really know I want to move, or I really know that I need to be, better about taking care of my body. So hopefully you've got that clarity in February. And moving into March, you're going to feel like you're a little bit of a different person. If you look back a year ago of who you were, you should feel like, wow, I am a different person than I was a year ago. Okay. If you are still stuck and you're going, wow, I don't feel that different, this is a time to really kick it into gear. And I talk to people a lot about this. I'm all about rising to the level of the systems you have in place. I'm not a big goal person. I think that once you desire something, the goal is there. It's done. The universe said yes to you already. So it's not the goal that gets you there. It's the systems you have in place that are almost like the daily work. And this is how I work a little differently than Dee, in the sense that I like to give stuff that's very concrete that you can do every day. So, for example, if you're going, I want a healthy body, what systems do you have in place to take care of that? Are you eating healthy food? Are you moving your body? Are you doing breath work? Are you meditating? Like, what systems do you have in place? So that's something that I like to focus on because everybody needs different systems for different things. But if you're like, I want to manifest money, so I don't know what to quote unquote do every day, okay, that might be I'm meditating, I'm open to receiving, I'm going to do focus work. That might be the system, So I'm going to chat a little bit with you guys as individuals today about that and take what works and throw out the rest. But I know that for me, in terms of manifesting, that's what works. And in March, there's this sense of it's setting you up to succeed. So you have to set up your systems to succeed. That's the feeling I was getting. There's going to be, between March and April, they're just showing me this sort of opportunities coming in. So March feels like this still in transformation energy. I've told you guys since 2020, this is a transformation decade that we're in. Okay, so now we're, almost to the midway. So this is like we're climbing up the mountain. We're almost at the top of the mountain. Okay, so we're still in sort of letting go of what no longer serves us. For those of you that are into astrology, this is a Pisces month. So Pisces is water. It's the elder of the zodiac. It's the last month of the astrological year. So it's going to go deep, wisdom, compassion, depth. These are the things like that you want to activate in yourself. So this is a great month to have a new awareness or a new perspective on old problems, new solutions to old issues. So that's why I'm saying get these systems going so your energy is flowing in that right direction so you can let these things in. Okay, this is not about trying hard. It's about setting yourself up to succeed. And there is a balance in that, because when you have a system in place, guys, everything's easier. Everything's smoother because you're prepared. You know, someone who goes to the airport all the time has a system. They're like, I know what I'm doing. So the airport is not as stressful for them as somebody who never travels, right? So that's the analogy that just came to me for some reason. So remember also this month, the rest of this year, guys, this is definitely a like pushing your buttons type of year in general. You know, we're in election year here in the U.S., but there's this sense of like really looking at where are my knee-jerk reactions and really releasing the need to be right and go, where is this reaction familiar to me? Where is this dynamic familiar to me? And really being willing to constantly go back to your side of the street is going to be really important, because this is a sort of button pushing time in general. Okay. So the other message was face your fears this month. A lot of what I see in all my clients is a similar thing of what is really holding you back is a fear of uncertainty, is a fear of not enoughness, imposter syndrome, self-doubt. If you get rid of that, stuff's just going to start flowing in. So it's really going, what am I really afraid of? I have so many people that go, I'm not afraid. I'm like, okay, what if this happens? You're like, you know, and you're really looking at not pretending you're not afraid. And I think we can get stuck in manifesting and this type of work, pretending we don't feel the way we feel when the universe knows the way you feel, whether you're lying to yourself or not. So this is a really important time to go, if I can't not feel it, I'm going to look right at it. So the feelings I brought up, I'm really into self-soothing as well, because I do feel like learning to self-regulate is how we shift and pivot energy. So if we're depressed, you need to express, you need to get outside, you need to get in nature. These are the systems that you can do. You can talk to somebody. You can write it out in a journal. You need to express something if you're in a depressive state. If you're in an anxious or fear-based state, okay, it means you have to heal and manage that relationship with uncertainty. So that might look like acceptance. That might look like, how do I want it to go? What do I want? How do I want it to go? How do I empower myself? How do I know that I'm going to be okay no matter what? The other thing I heard, which I loved so much, was that anxiety is an overestimation of a problem and an underestimation of ourselves. So this is a great time to go, how do I pump myself up? Last one is anger and resentment. Reach for empathy, reach for compassion, reach to going, how would I feel if I was them? How can I put myself in the shoes? How can I give benefit of the doubt? Because every person has a point of view, no matter how wrong we think they are, they think they're right. So if we're coming with compassion, we can go, oh, they're wounded. That's why they're in hate. That's why they're nasty. That's why they're mean. You know, it is hurt people. So once we shift that perspective, this is going to be unbelievably important for the collective. And we start, guys. That's our influence on the collective, is bringing what we want to see, which is love, compassion, kindness, acceptance, okay? Because we're going to need this energy, because we are moving into a new era of a new truth, of this new generation is coming in. They're coming in way more free, way more powerful, and the old ones are dying, okay? So the energy for us that are here, this is the light worker time. This is the healer time. This is the artist time coming over these next 6 years, and it's going to be really exciting. So rise to the level of your systems, and let's get this party started. Okay, so I'm going to start with number one. Who called in first? I got Lisa from Florida.
Hey, Nadia.
Hello. Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How can I help you today?
I would like a general, please.
All right. So I definitely already feel like there's a low energy and like there's something out of balance in your life in terms of where you're giving your energy. It feels like something is draining you. Does that make sense to you? It's like there's a leak. Like you're like they're giving me like a balloon that's leaking. Okay, so it's a slow leak, but there's something that's draining your energy that feels old to me. like an old attachment or an old idea. Do you know what this is?
No, I'm hoping you can tell me.
Okay, well, they're showing me it's around love. It's around the heart chakra. It's around opening up. It's around what made you put your walls up where you were younger. Where are you still putting your walls up and protecting yourself?
Right. Yeah, I have lots of walls.
Yeah.
I think it's like
draining your energy. They're showing me here you're asking for love. You have this big heart, and there's still this sense of, and the word I want is defeat. Of if I really open in love, I just don't believe I'm going to get it back. If I really open to this, there's still this sense of like disappointment that's active in your vibration. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I got to find a way to, act like I'm, don't have all these years of, history, like a child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know that is what it is. It's trying to look without all that stuff.
Yeah, and this is about, and I think this is why this month is really important for someone specifically for you, because this is about a new perspective on the past. Right. That's how we heal it. We see it from a new perspective of, if I'm the creator of my life, what clarity did I get from these disappointing situations? What clarity did I gain? Because that is what you put into your future. But if you keep focusing and looking back there, you can't let in. And so it's draining your energy, because they're showing me here, you have created, it's so funny, people, opportunities, things that you cannot see right now because you're facing an opposition. But they're showing me especially people that are going to come through, support, community. Like, they're showing me that people have really disappointed you.
Right.
And they're just showing me, we have your people. I'm like emotional. Like, I can feel it. We have all this love for you. We're so ready to give it to you. Open your heart to it. Know that if you kind of go, you know what, this is what this made me know I want. This is what I'm clear about. This is the kind of people I want. This is the kind of way I want to feel about myself. I want people to reflect back to me who I really am. I want to be the uplifter I came here to be. There's this sense of like still hiding.
Yeah, I do have all of that. I do have the whole list, and I say it a lot of times in the morning and stuff about what I want in my what you call tribe and your family.
Right. Good. Go there. And I see it. It's in your escrow, so that's the good news.
Yeah. I've been taking a lot of notes recently, because I feel like whenever something comes up that makes me think of my little girl, me as a child, and I am like making a list of things, and I think like talking to her about all of that stuff, like you said, it comes from when I was little. So.
Yeah, and reparenting yourself, and that's I'll be honest with you, that's how I changed who I am. I have a lot of childhood trauma, so I'm right there with you. I totally understand. And it's not active in my vibration anymore, because you have to make peace with it. However, you need to make peace with it. Sometimes that's inner child voice. Sometimes it's, but they're showing me you are at a crossroads right now. This is the time it's like you're walking and you're dragging these rocks, and they're going, you need to go, I want to fucking let these go. Excuse my language, but it's like you have to decide that this is no longer serving you. And it is a decision. And this is not just for you. This is a lot of people on the call today. You're holding on to things that you believe are true based on your evidence and experience that are no longer serving you. So you need to get a new truth. And that takes sort of daily practice.
I just saw myself running with a bag of rocks in the back, like you said. But as I'm running, they keep falling out.
Good.
And it's getting lighter and lighter.
Yes. They're saying the key for you. What's your birthday? Just the month and the day.
Virgo, September 7th.
Oh, okay, that'll do it. Yeah, I'm August 7th, so I'm like right there. I love, they're saying to me, move where trust what your heart wants. The heart's desires are where you're, not what your head has told you. I love Virgos. You're one of my favorite signs because you're super smart, super reliable, super independent, but you're so hard on yourselves. The earth signs are just really rigid when it comes to letting stuff go. So I do find that it has to be like, I'm done. Like, you almost have to get a little angry in order to let you a little bit. Like, I've had enough, I've had enough.
Right.
I'm moving into my heart, because who you really are is like such a lover,
Right.
such a lover.
Mm-hmm.
And once you own that, all the things that match that will start to come in for you. I'm telling you, it's there, Lisa. It is a choice, though. And they're saying to me, when you're doing your sort of reading, your affirmation things, be aware of what side of the stick you're on. Are you in, I don't have this, so I'm doing it? So if you're on that end of the stick, those are not going to be productive. What is productive? So, for example, I'm so ready to let in new people. That maybe doesn't have resistance, but I am allowing in people, maybe that has resistance. You have to feel for where's the statement that's less resistant from where I am and moving me where I want to go, but not activating the lack of what I want,
Right. Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Is that helpful?
Thank you so much. Yeah, great.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks.
All right, next I have Andrew in Switzerland. Hi, Andrew.
Hello, Nadia. It's me. Where is Andrew in the world today?
I love it. I love that you're in Switzerland. I love Switzerland.
Yeah, well, I'm actually part Swiss, but I had a couple of questions, and hopefully they're both quick.
Okay.
And I'm just going to jump right into it because there's lots of people that are wanting to talk to you. One is to do with romance, and I wanted to get your take on the energy around what is currently going on, because it's I've tried long distance and I've had romance scams happen, so I'm aware of the pitfall. However, this one, it feels a bit different on how the actions they've done, and I just was wondering if it's subconsciously something that's unconsciously going on that it,
okay. Can I just get a name so I can get the vibration of the first name?
His name is Azamat.
Okay. So there is a little bit, it's really interesting because they're showing me here, does he is he very secure in his career?
I'm not too sure because I'm still getting to know him. I just know that thing is where, because he's based in the Russian Kazakhstan territory, and being gay there,
it's like weird. Yeah, no, it's impossible. Like you could die. Yeah, so he can't really. Yeah, there is this sense of him it's weird because I get a mixed energy, and I'm trying to discern if that's towards you or if it's just with him, because they're showing me hiding. They're showing me, being hidden. And so that's why when you said that, thank you, that's helpful, because they're showing me him being hidden. I'm like, is he hiding something from you, or is he hiding something from somebody else? So that I don't have the complete discernment with.
He's hiding his sexuality from the people around him because of the context, because he wants to have so much love.
Right. All right, so there's something that ain't right. I'll be honest with you. Something ain't right. My energy is like there's a mixed energy. There's a sense that he wants something from you that he's not saying he wants.
Okay.
Okay. So I would just say, let's look at you. Let me just look at you real quick. We want to open, what is this? I feel like this is a clarifying relationship, getting you clarity again on what it is you really want as opposed to the relationship. Because they're showing me you want someone who's near you. You want someone you can sit and watch movies with and go to coffee with and go, do things. They're just showing me someone closer to you that's coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're showing me
because I've been having mixed feelings because of the romance scams from the past. Okay, so enough of that. Let's move on. And I'm feeling very supportive as to where I'm going next, being here in Ticino, near Como. And, and I'm just wondering if there's anything that's unconscious that I should be aware of that to bring to light, to clear, and to allow whatever is to come forth.
Yeah. Okay, so first, Andrew, just what's your birthday, just day and month, please?
July 28th. I'm a fellow Leo like you.
Oh, that's right, Leo. Yeah, because they're showing me here. You are finally at the place, Andrew, where you are owning that you are the creator of your life. You have crossed over in a new way of really knowing it's you. Okay? They're showing me that that's where you're kind of walking into right now. Okay? You're going, wait, I really get that it's fucking me. You know what I mean? And the issue that you have is the balance, like I was talking to Lisa, of when am I focused on the lack and when am I focused on where I'm going and what I want, So they're showing me here, your goal is you must express. You cannot hold stuff in. You must express. And I don't know if this is creatively or with yourself or at all levels. You must get stuff out, okay? Because you sort of like, if you have a lot of energy, and if it goes inside, it becomes a little destructive. And so that's what they're showing me, like, you need to move your body. You need to express yourself creatively. You need to express yourself, talk to people. You know, they're showing me here that expression is going to be really important for you.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you? And then they're showing me, are you a creative person? I don't remember.
Yeah, well, I'm an actor, so I'm going to be looking into to going to Milan to find an agent down there, because in Switzerland there's not a lot of stuff happening.
Because they're showing me here, get ahead of it. This is what I'm looking for. I want these kind of jobs. This is the kind of person I want to work with. They're showing me here a woman that's going to hire you for something. So they're showing me here a woman, so this could be an agent, this could be a job, I don't know. But it's like right at your heels. But I'm willing to express all of myself. I'm willing to be the full expression of all that I am. Because you know how, like, shows like Friends, like Ross is Ross, you know. He's Ross. That's who he is. Quirky, bizarre. And they're showing me here that there's some role that's you. So it's really important for you to own you. Like, that's, you know, those ones that you can just step into and you're like, I just get this person. That's what they're showing me here.
I get it. I'm just working on getting my package together to submit to the agent.
Don't worry so much about, get the energy first, Andrew. This is what I want. I want someone who sees me and gets me. I want if the package is not going to matter. What's going to matter is I want the person where it's a win-win. And, like, you need to do that work a little bit.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thanks, Andrew.
It's great to talk to you again.
You too. Bye. All right. Next, I have Bridget in Colorado. Oh, my gosh. It's been so long, girl. Hi. Hello? Bridget? Uh-oh. Did I lose
Sorry.
her?
No, I was on mute.
Oh, there you are. Oh, okay. Hi.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. I'm glad Dee has
a sub.
her things that she does, and that every once in a while you can be here too. So I was just like a general right now, kind of.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, we're at the cusp of a new beginning for you, Bridget. There's this sense of newness. Can you feel it? Can you smell it? It's coming. Can you feel it?
I feel like spring.
Yeah, you can. It's not 100% there, but it's coming. You know what I mean? I can smell it. It's in the air. It's like, you know when you smell the tulips before you see them?
Yes.
That's the feeling they're giving me. Like, I'm about to drive by tulips. Okay, so what you want to work on, where we need to sort of clean it up, is number one is this sort of gratitude practice. You are somebody that needs a gratitude practice to keep you focused and your brain kind of focused in the correct way, because you are too influenced by others in terms of your vibration. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Yeah. So we need to get ahead of it. Like, it's interesting because they're showing me here that you like almost absorb thought patterns of other people. When you're not in charge of the energy you're bringing to the encounter with people, you take on whatever they got going on.
Okay.
Is that something that makes sense? Because you can tell the way you feel when you're around certain people. You know, you're going, I don't feel good.
Yep.
And it's not because of that. It's because you're picking up their stuff. So if I'm going to go be with this person, this is what I'm going to bring.
That's sensitive to energy.
Yeah. You absorb it a little bit. So you are somebody like me. I'm absolutely have an open system where like I said, this is why I'm good at what I do, but I can't, I had to learn to be a sieve, not a sponge, but they're specifically showing me with you this sort of thought, like you pick up thoughts and you think they're yours and they're other people's. It's because you're not vibrationally steady.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. What's something that you've been wanting to manifest that you feel like slowing a partner? Yeah. Because they're showing me here, I'm so tired of being patient. Like, that's the energy I got. I'm so tired of being patient. I'm done. Okay. So partner's there. I see the partner. this is what they're showing me. You're very focused on how they're going to come. And you're not seeing the bazillion ways that the universe can orchestrate this. So I want you to go, I'm open to the magical way the universe is bringing me my partner. I'm open to every door that wants to open. I want it to come right to my lap. I am so excited to see how the universe does it. Like this sort of excited for it to come instead of I'm waiting for it to come. Because they're showing me here, we got 1,000 ways and you keep thinking it's going to be one way. Is there a one way you think, like, do I have to go online? I don't want to go online. Or how am I going to meet them? I never go out. Or like there's these kind of thoughts.
Yeah.
That I'm feeling.
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, you're blocking. We can bring them to you when you go on a walk. We can bring them to you when you go to the market. We can bring it to you in the car next to you. I mean, the universe will figure it out. Don't worry about it. Just live your life,
okay.
And listen to your impulses. Yeah, you just get in your head about it.
No, not that.
How dare you? Yeah, right? How dare you? No, I'm not in my head. Yes, you get in your head about
Virgo. What can I say?
I know. You get, for you, my favorite advice that Abraham Hicks gives, and I have to remember it every time. And, my husband and I, we did a reno last year in our house, and we're doing a reno in our backyard. And the reason I tell you this is because there are so many things that you're kind of powerless over in terms of like how the flight's going to go, where your luggage is going to be, or how the contractor is going to go, what they're going to find after they dig up your thing. So you have to sort of go, universe, I want this to go the best way it can go. I don't know how it's going to happen. I just know it is going to happen. So what do I want and why do I want it instead of how am I going to get it?
Okay.
Because there's still this feeling, Bridget, of other people get it and I don't. And I just want that to be cleaned up because you've asked for it. It's done.
Yep.
There's somebody looking for you. My favorite thing is bring me the person that's looking for me. Yeah. And this is really important. I can't wait to be so empowered by this relationship. This relationship is coming in so different because it's about you empowering you and him empowering him and this sense of empowerment in each other. There's no diminishment here. They just want me to tell you that.
Thank you. Appreciate that a lot.
Okay. Thanks, Bridget. Keep me posted.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Next, I have Lisa in Minnesota. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Nadia. Thanks for taking my call.
No problem. How can I help you today?
Well, I've been using my pendulum for a long time now, and in the past month or so, it's been really funky. I get switched easily. I get inconsistent results.
Okay.
And I just like to know what's going on and how do I get back into trust with it.
Okay, so the pendulum is one of those things that is tricky, and I'll tell you why. Because the pendulum is going to tell you what you believe. So if you're wonky and I tell my kids are 6 and 8 and they know how to use the pendulum. They're the cutest. I call it the little human lie detector, right? So I'm like, we want to use it as a lie detector. We want to use it for, they're showing me here, your intention is to try to make something happen or figure something out or get some sort of certainty. Like I said in the beginning, you're seeking certainty. Yes. And what they're saying is, no, the pendulum's supposed to help you seek alignment. So am I in alignment with manifesting this? If you get a no, then you go, okay, what can I clean up? That's what you want to use it for. Where do I go? So that's why we use the sheets. Okay, so this is my goal. Am I in alignment with it? It'll tell you. So do you want me to check for you? Is there something you want me to do and I'll check it for you?
No, it's actually been a lot of work related to my daughter and some big changes that she had experienced
that'll
last
do it.
month.
First of all, I'm going to tell you.
That was a big,
Yeah, you can't do your kids. You're going to throw out you're too invested in the result. There is no way. I mean, Dee literally, anytime something with Gabby, she's like, I got to call you. I literally am switched. I'm all messed up. I mean, it happens to Dee too. With my kids, I have to call Dee because I can't do it. Because
and I know that deep down, but I guess I was just trying to force the issue.
Do you want some clarity about it? Is it something that she was choosing to do or not do?
Well, it's something that she subconsciously kind of did, and it was to take her onto the right path. So I guess, is she on the right path now?
Well, there's no such thing as the wrong path, but they're showing me that she had to walk away from something.
Yes, absolutely. And
they're saying that was the right thing, to walk away from whatever that thing was. They're saying walking away was the right thing. That was the path of least resistance. Okay?
Yeah, and it feels...
sometimes... Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was going to say, and it feels right to her now, and so... but at the time, it was a big upheaval, so... But I know the rule.
Well, that's what's happening. She's right in alignment with the energy right now. Where it's like what's not working. Yeah. But they're saying the walking away was the right thing, because sometimes when we're in a situation and we need distance in order to recalibrate, to recenter. And this is going to make her stronger for sure. For sure, guaranteed.
Wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. So is there anything else I need to bring into alignment or balance just to make sure that I can trust my results?
Okay, so you still have a little bit of what I call bracing yourself for like a storm. Like there's still this sense of preparing what if that happens, or oh no, being worried. Does that make sense to you? I'm trying to give the words to the energy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because her walking away from one situation kind of then throws the door open of, well, where do we go from here? Kind of. So
right. Again, we have uncertainty. Right? So how we help our kids is, what influence do I want to be on my child? I want them to know they have an inner being that's super powerful. I want them to know that they can't get it wrong and that they'll figure it out. I want them to know that they're resourceful and powerful and deserve to get everything they want. So I'm going to light that up in my energy, not my fear, my worry, my doubt, because that's what adds to her fear, worry, and self-doubt. So we want to add to the parts of her that's who she really is, because that is who she really is.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So instead of I'm worried a storm's coming. Yeah. Is that helpful? Because I think it's really going to help her too.
Oh yes. Yep. Absolutely. Okay. And I'm glad to know that that's kind of what's behind, just kind of the funkiness of what I'd been getting. So.
Yeah. And that's why. It's just you're too close, and I get it. It's normal. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
You're wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, so sweet. All right, next I have Jill in Florida. Hi, Jill. Hello? Are you there, Jill?
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Yay. Okay, hi.
Oh.
How can I help you?
Hi, thank you very much. I'll take a problem. General.
Okay, let's do a general. I don't know what Jill right now. All right, they're giving me this sense of like, you don't have to do as much as you're doing. You can do less and be more productive. Okay? There's this sense like you got a little engine inside. Do you know what I mean? Are you an action person?
Not really. I'm kind of lazy, but I shouldn't say that.
Are you lazy? Well, they're saying good, be lazy. But they're showing me, do you beat yourself up for not taking action?
Well, I might do that a bit, yes.
Because they're showing me here, you're one of those people that you need to go, this is what I want, bring it to me. Okay, and then be inspired, because they're giving me a little bit, and I hope this is okay, a little like ADHD vibes.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay, yeah, like a little.
Well, I mean,
like
if I would be around, pardon?
Yeah, and like if I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. But there's a sense of like I'm supposed to do this to get what I want.
Well,
does that make sense?
I don't know. I've been following this work for a long time, but I'm missing something, or I'm not aligned in some way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they're saying to me here, it's like you've been, and it sucks because women with this sort of energy to me are super creative and open and have a channel, and it just feels like you were not, the way your brilliance and your wisdom was not appreciated for most of your life. It was, you learned to try to function in a world that's not built the way you're built. Okay, so you probably were drawn to this work because deep down it's your nature. Okay, so what is your heart's desire, Jill? Give me one thing that is like your true heart's desire.
Well, I have so many of them, and I thought I've done everything, but, to be a healthy weight and to find a beloved.
Okay, so, great. So they're saying to me here, there's this sense of, like with Lisa at the beginning, of you putting a wall up. Because they're saying it's all behind the wall. It's all there. So also, again, like I talked about at the beginning, what systems do you have in place that you're doing to help set yourself up to succeed? And succeed means I'm feeling good about me. When you start feeling good about you, that's when you've got it. Because it's not about the stuff. It's about the fun of meeting the beloved, of feeling those butterflies in your stomach, of watching your clothes get loose on you. You want the whole journey, right?
Right.
You want to feel stronger and more energized. So in order to do that, how can I set myself up daily to get that new energy? Because what you're doing is, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. I'm doing the work, but it's not here. That's what's active in your vibration. Instead of it's coming, I'm ready.
Yeah, that's what surprises me, because I don't feel like I'm that type of person saying it's not here, because for the last 20 years I feel pretty accepting of what is, and knowing that you know, the rest is in the vortex, and I'm just But what has your attention, not what's in the vortex. What's taking most of your focus? It's what's in front of you instead of what's coming. And this is a hard balance, but like, let's talk about your beloved, which I love that you use that word. Can you feel that they're there? Can you feel? Well, I have gone in times when I felt that, because like when you were talking about could happen any way, I've experienced many different ways and open to all the different ways it could happen.
Okay, you're one of those people that I was talking about that has fears that you don't realize, that there's a little bit of like, what am I really afraid of? What if I don't get there? What if it never happens for me? Like, these are things that are active that I need you to become aware of. What's your birthday, just the day and the month?
3/11/54.
Oh, happy birthday! It's coming up. Okay. So, you Pisces.
Now, when you say that, when you mentioned that earlier in the show about fears, I looked at that because I look at that all the time, and I used to be a person like that. But I've had the experiences, so many in every avenue, mind, body, and spirit, that I felt I've been over the fear because I've already lived through some of the things that people would have fears over.
There's this sense of, and I hear you, and I believe you. And I think that what I'm trying to say is, when you believe it and you know it, it comes, period, the end. So if it's not coming, there's something in the craw. There's something going on, right? And what I'm feeling is you've always felt different from the people in your generation. Does that make sense to you? You have had to change and alter. It's like it felt to me like your nature, you had to go against your nature in order to fit into life on life's terms. And the relationship you're asking for is not like everybody else's. It's unique for you. It's unique because it's going to bring out a true version of you. And there's still this sense of you going, like, who are you really? You are deeply sensitive, and you have a conflict on liking to be alone and wanting to be around people.
Well, that's true. I'm very good around people, and people want to be around me, but I like being alone.
Of course. Yeah. So now there's that, too, of like, I want a partner, but I want to be alone. But I really value. So what does that make me know I want? I want someone where there's a perfect balance of independence and togetherness.
Well, that I always thought I focused on because the thing is, I know that anything's possible and that we could complement each other and have alone time and together time.
But what I'm saying is, what I would do, Jill, if I were you, is I would sit down and go, this is literally the exercise I would do. I would sit down with a paper and a pen and go, here are the things I'm asking for. Body. I want to feel vital. I want to feel energized. I want to feel the perfect body weight. I want to feel sexy. I want to feel strong, whatever it is. What am I doing every day to give that energy? Am I moving my body? Am I eating enough protein? What am I doing every day to give that energy a little bit? Even if it's 5 minutes a day. Okay, now I want to bring in my beloved. So what am I doing to do that? I'm opening up my energy. I'm feeling excited about it. 5 minutes every day. What am I doing every day to open it up? And you're going to see when you do that where the wobble is.
Okay.
But it has to be every day, or else you're just seeing what is.
Yeah. Because of my age, I can spend time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. Earlier you told somebody else that too, and I was thinking Mars, because every year I keep thinking this is going to be the best year of my life, and then I get all these experiences I could do without.
Well, and that's because they're showing you what's going on in your vibration. Your life is showing you, if you feel disappointed, I got disappointed, I've been focused on disappointment. So that's what I'm saying is you use what's coming as post-manifestational awareness, sometimes. But if you do this every day for 30 days, you will see a difference. I tell people, I go, do what I'm telling you, every day, 30 days. If you miss a day, you start the 30 days over. Okay?
Right, just like the 21 days to change a habit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you so much, Jill. Keep me posted.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, bye-bye.
Next, I have Kathy in Illinois.
Hi there.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
All right. How can I help you today?
General would be lovely.
All right. Everyone loves generals with me. It's so cute. Okay. So, Kathy. All right, Kathy. It's funny because they're giving me this sense of there's something coming that you're going to have to make a big choice. Okay.
Oh.
Do you know what this is about? Are you asking for a big change? Are you asking for something big? Like, it feels like, when I usually see this energy, it's like a move or a job change or it's starting a new sort of, hobby or something like that. What are you asking
looking for another, a little more income coming in.
Okay, because then it's job. Okay. So they're showing, okay, so let's see. Give me more about this. Good job. All right. Okay, so I'm going to try to give this to you in a way that you can really hear it. You continue to talk yourself out of your power. Do you know how you're doing that in terms of money? Yes. There's this like, they have to give me money. I need the money's out there, and I have to somehow get it in here, There's still this sense of your power around the job, money, these type of things is outside of you. And they're showing me here there's going to be a crossroads that you're at or a choice to make, and it's coming in hot, meaning it's coming in pretty fresh. And like they're going, what did you do? Did you do a job for a long, long time? Like one
I'm
type
at the
of job?
current one about 4.5 years.
Yeah, they're showing me you leaving this job. So there's something else coming.
Okay.
Okay, and it's so interesting because they're saying you've gotten intuitions about this thing you want to do, but you haven't done it yet. Like this, you know how like you have like an inkling. So do you love what you do now?
Yeah, I do like it.
Okay. So what is the thing that you would add to it if you could? More money, right?
Well, it's a family situation, and I'm on I'm not a member of the family. Okay. And so one of the owners is not very friendly. So so there we go.
Because they're showing me here, I need to have more power. You want to be more in a power position. You want to have more control over things, nicer energy, more money. Because they're showing me a lot of things that you're asking for as a result of this job. But what do you actually do?
Customer service.
Okay. So, yes, thank you. You love working with the people. You're great with the people. The people is the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You really, when's your birthday, day and month?
May 18.
Oh, yeah.
Taurus.
So, you're solid. You're just solid. You're consistent. People trust you. You have great integrity, and they're just showing me here you've grown more intuitive, and they're showing me like something that's going to light you up more, but use the people thing that you're so good at, but with more empowerment and more money. Like, like you said, the family, like there's a little bit of like, oh, there's things that I can't, oh yeah. So what I would do is I would give your energy, if I were you, I would say, I'm so grateful for this job. This is what I love about it, which I love because it's super easy to activate in your energy, and that's such a great way to bounce out into something exciting and new. So I would say, ooh, but I'm really ready to bring in more money. I don't care how it comes in, a million different ways. I love working with the people. I love being an uplifter. I love, meeting new people all the time and knowing how to read them and having a great interaction with them. I love being in my power and feeling like a boss because, you're Taurus. You're not one of those people that's like quick to retire. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you'll get bored out of your skull. Bored out of your skull doing nothing. So, but they're showing me something that's like so uplifting to you that you would do it for free. Almost like a nonprofit or something. They're showing me something that's going to be more valuable. Instead of just selling shit.
Okay.
Like they're showing me something bigger calling. So I would start noticing things or that you're sort of called to. You know what I mean? Like, what just came to mind? Like, how in the 80s they did the We Are the World for like the kids in Africa?
Yeah.
Like a big issue like that. Like they're showing me something where you're going, ooh, this is important to me and I want to get investors or I want to help, there's something that you're going to do that they're showing me coming in for you, which I'm very excited about. So I would just, and usually I usually don't give this, but they're saying to me, over the next 6 months, there's this transition you're going through and you're going to be called to do this other thing. Okay?
Okay.
Which is what you're really asking for. Because this job, you can do it in your sleep, but it's not lighting you up. New beginning. It's like they're just giving this to me so strong with you, so I have to tell you. Okay. So.
I've had this kind of fantasy thing in my head going, wouldn't it be nice
good. I get goosebumps.
To do a nonprofit?
Good. So I'm in alignment. Okay, so good. So they're showing me that this is in your escrow. I love it. It gives me goosebumps because I have to trust the channel. And whenever I see stuff like that, I'm like, I just have to say it. And so I'm so glad that you said that because they're like, yes, yes, yes. They just lit me up. Yes, give that more energy. Give that more energy, they're saying to me.
Okay.
The world is ready for it. Appreciate where you are. Be excited about where you're going, and it will come in quick.
Cool.
Yeah, very exciting. I love this reading.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kathy. Have a great day.
You too.
All right. Next, I have Dory in Idaho. Hello. Hello?
Hey, thank you for taking my call. Yeah, can you hear me?
Hi, Dory. How can I help? Yes, I can. How can I help you?
I think there's a bit of a delay on the phone today. I would really like some kind of guidance on I'm wanting to move again. So where I'm at, it kind of feels like an interim place, and I'm looking to move to the mountains. And I used my pendulum after you said to see if you're in alignment with it, and it said yes. But then if I do a couple different places, it says yes to both, and it took me 8 months to find where we live now, and it's good, but it's not exactly a perfect fit for us. And just the thought of it taking such a long time, it's much effort.
Sure.
I just want to find the right place and to do it quickly. Is there any information you have about the move?
So Dory, let me get your birthday, just the day and the month.
Oh, I'm at Aries.
Okay, Aries. You're coming up too. Okay, so this is really important. They're saying to me, the theme for you is, how can I make this easy and fun? Because you're Aries, okay? When it's hard, you put up walls of resistance. It's meant to be easy, because that's what they keep showing me. It's supposed to be easier. Can you feel it? It's supposed to be easy. I want to know it when I see it. I want to feel it in my bones. I want to walk in and be like, this is how I feel when I walk in there. Right? Because they're showing me absolutely the place is done. You've asked for it. It's there. You definitely are holding this sort of, disappointment, resentment of the way it's gone. Oh, it's hard. Again, I believe it's going to be hard. So all you got to do is go, hey, it was hard and long. What did that make me know I want? I want it to be quick. I want it to be easy. I want complete clarity. I want a smooth process. We bought like 3 houses in our life. And I remember I was pregnant with my second son and we had a 2-year-old. And our house had sold, and we were looking for houses because we were like going to be homeless on the street. We didn't have a house because our house was going. It was an escrow.
Yeah.
And I was like, this needs to be fast. Like, we don't have a choice, okay? Because we literally don't have anywhere to go. And so I remember doing exactly what they're telling me to give you to do, which is, this is what I want. This is how I want to feel. So I found a house, loved it, and it was too expensive, and the sellers were douchebags. And I was like, God, I'm so surprised. There's so many things I love about that house. But I said, okay, must not be that house. I want to know it when I see it, blah, blah, blah. The next week on Easter Sunday, okay, this house came up. And I saw it and I go, I don't know why. Let's go see it. We came in. My 2-year-old son knew it was home. Walked in like he had been here his whole life. It was the easiest. No one else saw the house. We didn't have to bidding war. We got it. We were in. It was fine. Okay, we did a short escrow. It was like perfect. And they're showing me that with you. They're going, just go, what did this make me know I want? How do I want it to go? Let's go. Decide. You've asked already. And like everybody else, you're tired of being patient. You know, you're ready for bring it to me in the perfect way. I almost feel like you haven't found the right house yet.
That I have not?
Yeah, that you have not. Are you trying to pick between houses right now? It just feels like there's one coming. And they're showing me spring here. Oh. So they're showing me it's coming in. And it could even be like we were, like in April.
We haven't even. Okay. Yeah, we haven't even looked yet. So we haven't, we have to first go to the city that we're looking to move kind of to a mountain town, and it's in another state. And there's a couple of different states. So I don't know, is it Montana? Does that feel?
Okay, so give me the 3 states.
Or is it
give me the 3
Oregon?
states. Montana, Oregon. What's the other one?
Oregon.
And then
maybe Nevada or Idaho or I'm at, but I'm thinking more Montana. Kind of lean towards Montana.
So let me just see. I'm going to ask your energy which one is lighting up. Okay, I'm getting a no on Nevada and Idaho. Oregon and Montana both light up a little bit more. They're saying to me, they both have things you want, but you need to get clarity and sit down and go, what kind of people do I be around? How do I want my everyday to be, you know, in terms of weather, you know. It's getting really clear on what kind of neighbors do I want, what community do I want, and then it will show it. They're saying you could be happy in either place, but in order to get the clarity,
maybe that's why I get yeses on both places.
yeah, that is. Oh, good. So you're getting yes on both of those too. So good. That's showing you that you're exactly in the right place. Yeah, Idaho is not right. Are you there now?
Yeah, and that's not right.
Yeah, it's not right. No,
it's good. It's okay, but it's not. Yeah,
you have really good intuition. You have really good intuition, Dory. I want to tell you, you doubt yourself constantly. You've got to trust that first impulse because that first impulse for you is always right. Okay, they're giving me really strong. You will be called to action. Wild horses will not be able to stop you once you get that clarity. So just go, universe, make it so clear to me where the place is that we're going to have the most love and the most joy and the most great people and the great community and great food and great whatever it is, write that down and then revisit with the pendulum.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely try. Yeah. I feel like I do need to be hit over the head because I'll get these little pings and it's the right, but then I'll just get in my head and can find all sorts of things and then it's all muddled. But yeah, I need a. Yeah,
and I want you to go for the love. Where's the most love? Where can I have the most love and the most fun? That's the energy that you haven't given yet. Most love and most fun. And I get emotional because there's a sense of a win-win-win-win-win. That's what I'm seeing. Win-win-win-win-win. Win for you, win for the community. There's this sense of you really going, oh my God, this is where I'm meant to be. I'm so happy. Like that's what I'm seeking.
Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Dory. Sorry, guys, that was the last person I could take. I love talking to all of you. Thank you for being so open and so wonderful. It's always such a joy to be here. Again, I'm Nadia Angelini, Intuitive Life Coach. If you want to find me at intuitionbynadia.com. I do privates. If you want to book one with me, you can find them on my website. Just email me directly, and I can set something up for you. Sending you guys so much love. Have an amazing month.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.